This is Andrew Bosin. I am a startup lawyer. I'm located in New Jersey, outside of New York City. I represent SaaS, software, cloud, Web3, technology, mobile app startups, vendors, enterprise companies in drafting just about every type of technology, software, SaaS, and mobile app agreement, your website terms and conditions, privacy policies. This video is for information purposes only. It's not for legal advice. If you'd like to discuss an issue or need legal work done, I will provide my phone number at the end of this video. One of the reasons why entrepreneurs, startups from all across the U.S. hire me after doing a Google search and finding me is not only because of my skill set, but because I'm also an entrepreneur. I've built 2 SaaS companies with partners from the ground up, 2 Delaware C Corporation SaaS companies. I was the general counsel. I'm still building the second SaaS company with partners. I've rolled up my sleeves, risked my own time and money, got in the weeds, and built, Delaware C Corps from the ground up. Did most of the legal work, with the exception of patents and copyrights. Raised money, closed capital financing rounds, took SaaS go-to-market sales training, got enterprise clients, closed enterprise clients deals, was involved in the software development process. I understand what it takes to build software that's web-based. I understand the cost that goes into web-based software. I understand how to market and sell web-based software. And one of the most important things about being in a startup is I understand the value of money and capital, and where that money should go, and how to make that money last, because cash is king. And unfortunately, I believe that why 90% of the startups fail is either a complete lack of money, a complete lack of understanding of how much money a startup really needs, or just not having any money at all. Building software is expensive, especially cloud-based, web-based, and maintaining it is very expensive every month. And I don't think startups really think through these issues. You can't kick the money can down the road too far. One of the other things that I do for clients is I help them incorporate in Delaware. I draft the founders' shareholder agreements, the advisor agreements, the investor agreements. I advise on vesting, how much stock to take up front, how much to take at the end. I advise on if you're bringing on somebody for sweat equity, let's say a developer, I can help you work through the issues about how much stock to give that person, what's it worth, what's the value. Would you rather go out in the street and go hire somebody dollar for dollar, or would you rather give up some stock? A lot of startups get stuck in the mud with, well, we have this stock and it's going to be worth a fortune, and successful startups will really see the light, and they will give up some stock in exchange for equity, because if it's going to cost you $200,000 over, let's say, 2 years to build software, and you found a really good individual or team of people who can build it and will take sweat equity, and they're meeting their milestones, and that's a great use of the stock. I know if I'm an investor and I'm going into a company and I see startups making those types of moves and it's working out, that would impress me. What doesn't impress me is startups that hoard their stock and take forever to build their software, and those are situations that I would want to avoid getting into. If I was thinking about joining a startup company, I'd want to see what the use of proceeds were at this time and what they're doing with the money, the team, the people. I also draft SaaS startup packages, your customer agreement, your privacy policy, your terms for the website. I do mobile app software development agreements. I help you with developers. I'll negotiate the software development agreement and the statement of work. I do SaaS licensing, subscription, MSA, reseller, SLA, agreements. I'll also help you negotiate an enterprise SaaS agreement, whether you're the vendor or the customer. No matter where you're located in the U.S., I can help you. I'm a flat fee lawyer. I charge upfront flat fees, very reasonable, very affordable. I put all that in writing in a retainer agreement. I'm also extremely accessible. As I said, I'm an entrepreneur. I work nights, weekends. If you text me, I typically will call you back in a few minutes. No matter where you're located in the U.S., if you're a tech startup and need legal help, please call me, Andrew Bosin, at 201-446-9643.